Hi everyone and welcome back to another tutorial in REVIT Global Knowledge. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create complete house in REVIT, including those placing for those car and bicycle and those furniture inside our project, our house. And also we're using for adjusting bedroom here as well for our project. Okay, so anyway, let's follow along together for this tutorial. And this is my previous project that I have created one. As you can see that today I think it should be interesting for this tutorial because I will bring our content is one to create with you together for this course, and I think it take around 1 hour or one hour 30 minutes only to finish this kind of project. We start from our footing until finish our project. Okay, anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe my channel because I make a lot of video about Revit for every day, and of course I will bring more content about Revit. Okay, so let's stick around together for this tutorial. So I need to close back my previous project first. I need to close first and close here as well for the final one. Just hit say no because I don't want to save. Okay, now I am in Revit interface for template. Go to new here, then drop down finding for metric architecture template. Just hit OK. So now file is loading. Okay, right now we are in Autodesk interface for architecture template. Before starting create grid line, I need to create level first. And this one I'm going to change it to level 1 to base, and level 2 I need to change also, give it to 1.5 meter high, and this one give it to level 1 like this one. Okay, I think 1.2 is enough, like this. And this one I need to break this one first. I want to break this line here, make it easier to look. Okay, so now let's create another level. You can go to architecture tab here, then finding level here, or LL on your keyboard for shortcut key. So I just select one, then I start drop up from here like this one, and here I'm going to rename it to roof. And for elevation, I give it to 6850. Just hit apply. Hit escape a couple times. Go back to my base level, create grid line. GR on my keyboard for grid line. So I want to start pop up for vertical first. Start from here one and here one. Hit escape. Of course, I need to adjust for spacing. Spacing, I want it around 7 meter. I think it's around 7 meter. GR again, or you can go to architecture tab here, go grid line here. Then I start for horizontal one. I want to rename my identity data first, change it to A. It's apply. CS on my keyboard for create similar. This one, like this one. I need to adjustment first. Give it for 7 meter. Pressing another one, I think start from 6 meter like this one, and another 6 meter. Okay, hit escape, and this one I need to tidy up like this one. Need to tidy up. Okay, so now we finish our grid line. It's time to place our footing and column and beam. Go to structural tab here, finding for isolated here. Revit will show a warning because we didn't have structural foundation family load in. The reason why, because we use architecture template, if we are using for structural template, we will be get automatically for our foundation, structural foundation. Okay, wait, English, this one English. Then I'm finding for structural foundation. Let me take a look. Okay, this one is structural formation, and I just want a square one, a rectangle one. It's open, and there I need to edit type here. Go to property and edit type here. Before edit type, we need to duplicate first because we don't want to affect in our effects with our previous default. And here you need to change also, because on the top property here, just change for rename, and this one I change to 1.2 meter. The depth here I just leave it like this. Hit apply. Okay, then just add grid or like this one, and just start from something like this and hit finish. The reason is none of element is are visible because here we working on floor plan, and somewhere you can adjust that by go to view rank. Anyway, we can show that we didn't need to go to view rank, just go to structural plan here. Then as you can see in our floor plan here, we got level 1 and roofs and side plan, but we're missing for base and level 1. I think my best I spelling wrong. I need to edit a show. Then I'm going to view here to unlock my structural plan. Go to view plan here, then finding for structural plan here again, and here is those two guys that missing. Just hit OK. Then I'm going to close base, go to this base. As you can see now, we can saw our foundation here. Then we need to create column. Go to structural tab here, column or CL on your keyboard for shortcut key, just like here one. And of course you need to load another column here. Click to load in, then drop down finding for English, finding for structural column, this one. And here I prefer for, okay, we're just using wood. Let me see. Okay, this one, I think this one is open. Okay, so now it's time to place our column. Before we place that, we need to check this one is properly where and what height we want to add into our column. And this one I change to high, unconnected. I change for high to something like 1 point. Okay, before we start, I forget this one. I need to edit my size first, my column size first. Go duplicate this one, change it to 300 millimeter by 300 millimeter, like this one. And here I need to change also. It's okay here. And this one I want to 300 and 1.5, 1.2 meter. I think it's something like this one. Add grid, start like this one, and it's finished. Go to level 1 here, then BM on my keyboard for beam. I want to add beam also. Then of course I need to load another steel beam here also. As a default, we got only for universal beam. I think it's E beam. We finding for structural framing. Go to wood here. Okay, the square one. So I can choose this whatever I want, because later on I will adjustment. Edit type on my property panel. Go to duplicate again. Change it to 300 millimeter by 300 millimeter. For dimension B and D here, I need to change as well. On grid again. Just hit finish. Hit escape a couple times. This one I'm going to change to 5. Okay, let's go to our 3D, see what happened. Go to my sound elevation here. Okay, I want to adjustment first, because I need to lower 100 millimeter for my floor. So I'm going to 3D here, select all in trend of my column. Then I need to minus it to 100, like this one, 100 and 1100, and those guy here I need to edit. I need to change also. To minus 100 also. Apply. Okay, so now everything it looks fine, so I can add another 100mm thickness for floor. Go to level 1 again, then go to architecture tab, go to floor here, floor architecture, then go to property panel here, go to edit type. I need to duplicate also every vertex. We need to edit duplicate, change it to 100mm floor. Go to edit type here, then go to material here. I need to assign for new material first before we change our thickness. I think now will be take a second because file is loading. I don't know what happened, or just because I just open up and then start recording. I think this happen because normally when I start recording I just try to make it test it. After that only I start recording. This is the reason. I think when the first start will be take some processing slowly on my computer. I also don't know what happened. Okay, so let's change topic. I change this one to floor, rename this one, go to access browser here. I think we'll be take another second again. Okay, go to apparent library, finding for concrete. I want concrete actually, concrete texture because I like concrete block for floor. Just hit apply, then hit OK, then hit OK again, then hit OK. We need to change this one, don't forget, for our thickness. Time to start draw. I start using for rectangle, start from this corner here until here like this one, hit escape, then just hit finish. Go to my 3D. Okay, now everything is learning properly. It's time to create our triangle shape here and create roofs by extrusion. I just want to hide my elevation first. Go to visibly graphic here one, then go to annotation category because we want to hide those annotation. Finding for L content here for lettering. Level here, just untouch, hit apply, then hit OK. As you can see now my level are gone, so I'm going to level 1 to start create wall. WA on my keyboard for wall command. I just leave it for basic wall generic model. Start line from here, start from here, I think until here like this. Then I'm going to select my wall here, copy, then okay, before I copy I need to adjustment for height. First change this one to roots, then copy to clipboard, align it to same place because I need to edit profile for my storefront. This is the reason I duplicate this one, same place, storefront. Go to 3D view, start from front here like this. So now I can adjustment, edit type here. I need to delete those three guys here. Only I start draw another guy. Start draw from here until the center here like this, and start from here until like this. Hit escape a couple times, then I just hit finish. Then we got warning sign for delete element. This one we not worried about it, we just delete element. And of course I need to delete this wall also. Okay, so now I got my triangle shape here. I need to copy also. CO on my keyboard for copy. I start from the center footing here until this one, and I change it to generic model because I want to add window from behind here. Okay, it's time to create rules. We cannot use normal rules. No, we cannot use rules by footprint. In this case we just need to use our rules by extrusion. and select here one. Then I need to pick a plan. I just pick a plan first. So I think I pick this one. Okay, start from front. I need to edit for type of basic roof first. Edit type, go to duplicate again, change this one to 120, I think. Go to edit structure, change structure thickness here to 125. I need to change for material also. Create a new material again, rename, changing for create for roof. Go to appearance library here, finding for roofing here like this one, and you can choose whatever texture that you like. For me, I just like this one, actually. Okay, so now it's time to create our roofs. I need to offset 125 because our roof thickness is 125 millimeter. Then I can start draw from here. Later on, after I finish, you will see the reason why I offset 125. It finished. As you can see, I never update my offset here, that my roof here will be go into my glass here. Okay, so now it's time to create layout inside our roofs here. I'm going to my level 1 here, WA on my keyboard for wall command, using for generate model. Start from here until I see until here. Okay, this one I need to change to 100 millimeter because normally for interior wall we just use 100 millimeter only. We never use 200 millimeter. And here I need to resize to 100 millimeter. I need to assign for new material also. Add new, rename for wall. Appearance library here. I just want to use natural bird here. WA again because I want to add toilet here. I say start from here and say here 6 meter, just leave it for 3 meter and until here like this. WA again, I want to center one. Let's go to our 3D. Okay, so now as you can see, now our wall is goes through with our roof here. By the way, don't worry about that, we can show that. We got two way to show that. Either you go to edit profile or you can go to attend to top best. It's easier, as you can see. So or you can just select to attend to top best. This is the reason when I start create my rules here I never use extrusion, because whenever we use extrusion we cannot attend to top best like this one. We need to edit profile, then your project will be take so long. This is the tip for this tutorial. I hope you get that point, because when I first start I also don't know how to start create the shape like this, and make me I think that time I also struggle about that. And some more I use rule here, I use extrusion. This is the problem also, so I cannot attend to top best like this, and I use edit profile. It's very hard for that kind of shape. As you can see here, it's cutting very properly. Go to my level 1 again. It's time to add door. I just DR on my keyboard for door. I start place door from here, something like this, and here also. WA again for create another wall. I start from this one, start from here until here, go to 3D, select my wall here like this one, change it to, just use it to attend to top base first, then we change it to storefront here. Okay, so now I want to add glass door for the center here. Hit a tab key on my keyboard for select one glass. You need to add pick first before you can create, you can load in another door here for curtain wall. And here in property panel, here got system panel glass. You just drop down here, you didn't see anything because we have one load our door into our project. You guys go to edit type, then load family here, then you can go to your family here, finding for door, got a few steps here. You can choosing, or either you can go to Revit City, download from that, or other website for Revit family. I think we got almost 10 website that would be interesting for family Revit. Okay, we just load in first. Then for aluminum here, I want to change material to black. Need to create new material here. Then I'm trying finding this one, rename for black aluminum. Go to appearance library again. Okay, I choose this one. Okay, now as you can see, now our door is loading. We need to loading door also, and the glass door inside our toilet also. So I would like to hide some element first. I would like to hide my roof here. Hide element. Okay, so now I want to add glass door here, but I think the spacing here is quite big, so I need to create another curtain grid here. Start from here like this one, and some more I want to add here 500 millimeter, and I want to add here like this, and like this, and like this. And this one I want to need to change glass, need to unpick first, then I can drop down here to finding for curtain wall single glass here. Okay, so now I want to add inside one more, is this guy. I just like this guy like this. HI on my keyboard for hide all element. Go to left here, then this guy. Okay, let me reverb my 3D first because I also not remember about this one. Okay, this guy I haven't changed to glass panel. I need to change to storefront here like this one. Okay, so now HI on my keyboard, then we will like this one. We'll start from leg because our door is from leg. I need to add curtain grid here, adding something like this and something like this, and I think add more. Okay, this one I think we control Z first. Okay, okay, so this one I need to load and pick, change this one to single curtain glass here. Okay, HR on my keyboard for reverb my 3D. Okay, so now it's time to create our stair here. Go to level 1 again. Then I'm going to my this one, I need to rotate inside like this. Go to stair here. Then I need to check property panel here. where I want to start. For base level, I want to start from base level, and this one I need to change it to level 1. Then I can start from here until here like this, and just hit finish first, hit escape, go to 3D, start from front like this one. Go to align, AL for align. I want to align from here until here, and from here until here. Sorry, AL for align again from here until here. Okay, by right our stair should be here, not there. Now I want to make my stair more interesting than this. I want to remove those two support left and right, the support, and add another support on the center here. And railing I also want to change. I just select the two guy railing, then drop down finding for 900 millimeter, this one. And you can use for this one also. This one is piping, I think. Okay, I think this one is look quite interesting than before. I just like my stair here, go to edit type here again, and scroll down a bit for checking for those support here. For right support I'm changing into none, and for left support also only. For middle support I'm going to take back, then adding for material also. Create new material here, then rename here for stair. Let me scroll down which one is interesting. I think we use this one for stair. Hit apply, then hit OK, then OK again, then apply, then OK. Okay, then I need to go to here this one, and for riser I've done one, just hit back, apply, and hit finish. Okay, as you can see now it's quite interesting than before. For the support there I want to delete. Let me delete first. Why last time I have... Okay, let me check and see what happened. Okay, as you can see, now I want to edit my railing also. Select my railing here, go to edit pad here, then you can start sketch here. I think we offset something like this. Start sketch from here, until here. Okay, can move more. So I just hit finish. The joining here also coming properly. Now we finish our layout. It's time to create... Sorry, now it's time to load our family here. I want to load those family here also, and okay, anyway, go to level 1, go to load component here, plus a component here, go to load family, finding for furniture here, English. And then we finding for furniture, let me find first this one. TV, I need to load in also. Just load TV one first. Load family again, load again. For bed, I want to load for this one. And I need to load another family also. I will load all one round first before I start placing furniture. Let me see, first for shift setting here, we need to load these two guys also. Go to load again. Then I'm going to furniture again. Let me see. Okay, storage. I need to load 2 drawer cabinet. I think enough. Okay. Go to component again and go to load family. Then go to my desktop here because I got one folder for family for in the project. Anyway, if you need the family, you just leave comment below in description. I will send you by email or link. Go to family here again, and here is those guys that I want to load in. I just select here like this. I prefer to select load one by one. The reason why, because I worried later on when I start load all in one time will be the file cannot running and will be error in Revit. Okay, let me load in all first. After that only we continue to our Revit. Okay guys, now let's continue for our topic because I have loaded in all my family into my project already. It's time to place our family here, and then I want to start for placing from my window first. WN on my keyboard for window. Then I start from here for center one. And now for is loading, I think. Okay, so we got the element we never update for view rank. That's why this one we cannot see properly. Anyway, don't worry about that. Just go to our 3D. As you can see in here, it's my window that I have loaded in. And now I want to add another sofa here. Go to level 1 again. Then go to component here. Then I'm going to drop down finding for what I want to choose. And this one is this one. Area for align. And I would like to align here to here also. Then I need to add another component also. Okay, for toilet, just press this one. Space key on my keyboard for rotation. Something like this. And this one I need to flip. Okay. Adding another one here, paper holding here. I think I'm going to adding somewhere around here and go to my 3D. Okay. Okay, this one is wrong position, so I need to rotate first. Go to level 1 or on my keyboard for rotate. We rotate it 180 degree. Go to 3D. Okay. Then I just close these two guys first. WT on my keyboard for window tile. And here is my 3D and here is my floor plan. So now I can work together and see what happened after I have load into my project for my family. Just drop down, then finding for, let me see first. What's this one? Kitchen sink. I think this one we don't need to load. Just drop down and finding, okay, this one I need to load in. Press on first. We'll press here one and here one, as you can see on my 3D, and hit escape. Then go to load component again, finding for another one. So far there I need to add in. Something like this. Drop down, pressing, finding for small sofa, chair here, something like this. Drop down again, then finding for, okay, this one a kitchen we need to add also. Need to go to my 3D. Okay, as you can see now we got some problem because after we place our rule, this one will be overlap, so I need to adjustment my door first. See what happened. It's our kitchen still overlap. We need to edit family. Okay, I think a little bit more. Let me see. Okay, here I want to delete those top cabinet here. Go to edit family here again, and then this one I need to delete. Just load into my project again. Then here will be override for the existing version, and as you can see, this one will be disappear. Okay, so now this one I want to close first. Just say no, and I can move around coming back. Okay, then this one I can move around again. Let's make it 200. Okay, something like this. Okay, now it's time we need to create a coffee table here also, I think. I'm going to component again, then drop down, going up. This one I need to add first. Okay, luckily the spacing is not enough for this one. I need to move it actually. Something like this all. And for the door side, I need to duplicate. I need to change also because quite too big for this one. So I need to select the whole system. If you can not select that, you just go to here this one for select the whole system here. HI on my keyboard for element, turn from left again, and here I'm going to edit. Okay, so now why we cannot select this one? Then here, to edit again. Then for offset, just gonna change it to 45. Fine. Okay, so now I don't know what happened, but it's not kind of select. Anyway, I think I just leave it like this because I don't want to make video quite long. Just make it for, I think, around 1 hour. It's enough for the tutorial. Don't make this one too long. So I just leave it like this. HR again for reverb my 3D. Let me delete this guy. Drop down and change to glass panel. Let me give me a minute. I really want to show that guy. Okay, now I know how to show that. Change it to glass again, then HI again. Select the whole system like this one. I need to select the whole system again. HI, turn to like here. I need to add another curtain marlin here. Just give this one spacing 900. And then now we can adjustment for our glass here. Change this one to our glass. Okay, so now this one now we show. Now we're missing for coffee table here and TV here and bed here as well. Go to component again, then drop down here, scrolling up, finding for this one, cabinet here, something like, I think something like this, and drop down again. Coffee table here, start first like this, drop down again, searching for TV. I want this one. Then here I need to offset 720. Let's apply. Okay, this one is, let me see first. I need to check my cabinet height here. My cabinet height is, let me see, 720. Here we can offset 720 more. Okay, let's see what we are missing. We are missing for bed here. I'm going to component again, then finding for bed. Just choose the guy. Start press somewhere around like this. Drop down, finding for drawer. This guy. Okay. I think these two guys we need to adjustment because later on when our rules we use our rule bed will be overlap. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we need to place our car and bicycle. let's do base level. Okay, final one is 3. After we load our 3, only we adding for topography. 3, I want the tall one. Okay, this one. Let's get a couple time. Let me finding my 3D first. Okay, it's everything is look good, and now I want to adding for topography. By adding, I need to go to side plan here, then go to masking and side, go to topo surface here. Sorry, not topography. Topo surface. Then we can load into point, or you can create from import point that we using your surveyor from report from your surveyor engineer for topography side. But in the case we just place it and just make this one a flat one, because we just talking about how to create how net how to create for our topo surface here. Just finish. Okay, this one just first. Let's turn on for 3D realistic. Okay, so now we'll be take a few seconds because all the material need to load into our project. Let's wait and see the result together. Okay, now I got some problem because I want to change this material also to grass. I need to change material, create new material, then rename it for topo surface. Topo surface here, go to asset browser here again. Then finding for sidewalk. We got sand here actually. Okay, this guy I need to change it. I need to change this two guy to 100 mm for generic model, generic wall. And this guy I need to change material to gypsum board. I think it's white color. Okay, so now as you can see is our model is finished already. We got our layout here, we got our furniture here as I present before we start create that. Okay, I think it's look quite realistic and look quite interesting for this tutorial. And for this one you can use for building pad to cover it. And I think I just leave it like this. Okay, so now let's separate our 3D to 3D. One got roof structure roofs for cover all the furniture here, another one just leave it like this. I think if you follow my work before, you will know how to do that. Anyway, I will show you that. I'm going to adjust finding for correct version first before I use duplicate tool. Let me play around. Okay, I want this position. Then I'm going to 3D here and just right click. Okay, sorry. Just right click, then finding for duplicate view, duplicate with detailing, and go to WT on my keyboard for window tile. Let's just start here like this and here like this, and go to this one, revert the hiding element, just like my roof sphere, and unhide element here, then hit okay. Then this one I'm going to turn on for realistic, and turn on shadow as well, and this one also. Okay, here you need to adjustment a bit. I need to move a bit because overlap with my roof here. Okay, hit escape. Okay guys, so now I think it's pretty much for this tutorial, and I think we take almost 1 hour already. I think you got a new point for create how by triangle shape, and you will learn more about how we place our furniture or create our beam system, and some more about apply material for beginner here. Okay guys, I think it's pretty much for the tutorial, and thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe button below and turn on notification for more about Revit, because I make content about this for every day. I see you for another tutorial in Revit. Thank you.